Welcome back to the A Clan a Day podcast, brought to you by bagtownclans.com. I'm your host, Colin MacDonald. Today we're unraveling the incredible story of Clan Sinclair, a name steeped in mystery, adventure, and a rich legacy that spans centuries. From their Norman origins to the rise as one of the most powerful families in the far north of Scotland, the Sinclairs have left an indelible mark on Scottish history. The Sinclair story begins in Normandy, France, from the village of Saint-Clair-sur-Elle. Their journey to Scotland started with Henry de St Clair, who arrived in 1162 and was granted lands in Lothian. From these beginnings, the Sinclairs quickly established themselves as a force to be reckoned with. By 1280, Sir William St Clair had secured the Barony of Roslin, a pivotal moment in their rise to power. However, it was his son, Sir Henry, who would truly carve out a name for the Sinclairs in Scottish history. Sir Henry fought alongside Robert the Bruce at the Battle of Bannockburn in 1314 and was one of the Scottish barons who signed the Declaration of Arbroath in 1320. Asserting Scotland's independence. One of the clan's most notable figures, Henry St Clair, became Earl of Orkney in 1379 after a marriage to Isabel, the co-heiress of the Earldom of Orkney and Caithness. This union transported the Sinclairs from Lothian to the far north of Scotland, bringing them into the rugged world of Norse Sea Kings. The Earldom of Orkney, obtained from King Haakon VI of Norway, added international prestige to the family. Henry St Clair is also believed to have led a legendary voyage to the New World centuries before Columbus with the Venetian explorer Antonio Zeno, a tale that has sparked endless fascination among historians. The influence of Clan Sinclair continued to grow under Henry's descendants. In 1455, the third Earl of Orkney, William St Clair, was granted the Earldom of Caithness by King James II. This marked the beginning of the Sinclairs' dominance in the far north of Scotland. However, their power was not without challenges. In 1470, William was compelled to resign the Earldom of Orkney to King James III in exchange for the castle of Ravenscraig in Fife. The king's jealousy of the semi-royal status the Sinclairs had inherited from their Norse forebears played a significant role in this exchange, but it was also a strategic move to solidify Sinclair loyalty to the Scottish crown. The Sinclairs were also known for their fierce and often bloody feuds. Their clashes with neighbouring clans such as the Sutherlands, Guns and Murrays often resulted in violent conflicts. The second Earl of Caithness, William St Clair, was killed at the Battle of Flodden in 1513, and his successor, the third Earl, met his end during a Sinclair civil war in the Orkneys. These were turbulent times, but the Sinclair legacy endured through the centuries. A pivotal moment in Sinclair history came in the late 17th century. George Sinclair, the sixth Earl of Caithness, through a series of debts, was forced to surrender the title and estates to Sir John Campbell of Glenorchy. However, George Sinclair of Caius, a relative, disputed the claim. In 1681, the Privy Council ruled in his favour and he became the seventh Earl of Caithness, reclaiming the title for the family. This was a turning point, ensuring that the Sinclair line would continue to play a prominent role in Scottish affairs. Throughout the Jacobite risings of the 18th century, the Sinclairs showed their loyalty to the Scottish cause. While they initially rallied to join Prince Charles Edward Stuart during the 1745 rebellion, the aftermath of the Battle of Culloden led them to quietly disband, avoiding the brutal consequences many other Highland clans faced. Aside from their political and military endeavours, the Sinclairs have also made significant cultural contributions. The most famous Sinclair legacy is undoubtedly Roslin Chapel, founded by William St Clair, the third Earl of Orkney, in 1446. This architectural masterpiece is renowned for its intricate carvings and the countless myths that surround it, including connections to the Knights Templar and the Holy Grail. Roslin Chapel has captivated imaginations for centuries, drawing visitors from around the world. The Sinclairs also produced a number of influential figures in Scottish history. Sir John Sinclair of Ulster, a baronet, was a key figure in the Scottish Enlightenment. He compiled the Statistical Account of Scotland, a monumental work that documented the agricultural, social and economic conditions of Scotland in the 18th century. His efforts to improve Scottish agriculture and infrastructure earned him widespread recognition. Today, Clan Sinclair remains a powerful symbol of Scotland's rich heritage. The Sinclairs of Ulster continue to hold vast estates in Caithness, and the Sinclair family's influence is still felt in the region. The current Earl of Caithness, who succeeded in 1914, represents a long line of Sinclairs that stretches back over 800 years. From their origins as Norman knights to their role as Norse earls and Scottish chieftains, the Sinclairs have left an indelible mark on both the history and the landscape of Scotland. Their story is one of ambition, adventure and resilience, a testament to the enduring legacy of this remarkable clan. Thank you for joining us today on a Clan a Day podcast. I'm Colin MacDonald, and as always, go nary and both are late. Tune in tomorrow as we explore the history of yet another great Scottish clan, Slantum Hath.